Oh, great. Thank you. Hold on one second, guys. You hear the pump going off, I'm sure. It'll go off in just a second. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Heather just had water running, so that's why the pump was going off. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? A lot of interesting things happening around the world. So much fun, so much interesting things to discuss and talk about. We're going to get into that in just a minute. Look, Old Spice One, new to your channel, Western New York here. Oh, very cool, man. Well, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. So, anyway, before we get into our discussion, I just want to remind everybody that this is a very family-friendly oriented channel. I ask everybody to please be decent in the chat. No racism, no nastiness. Just try to treat each other decently with respect, and we will have a good chat. If you cannot follow those easy, simple instructions, those awesome people that you see with the little blue wrench, they will boot you out of here because we're going to have a good chat no matter what. So that's what we do here. All right. Oh, well, today was a better day. It was in the third. It's in the 30s still. I think it's still. Hold on, I'll tell you what the temperature is right now. Actually, it's still 40. Still 40 degrees out right now, which is nice. We'll take it. I'm not going to complain. It's nice to see things starting to melt. So, so I got to tell you a couple things before we get into this chat. I wanted to just share a couple things with you. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, as you guys know, and there was a guy that I watched quite a while ago. I mean, really early on when I started doing YouTube. I was a kid actually. He was like, he was maybe like 20 years old, and he was like, basically, he goes, "What you do with YouTube." So anybody out there, you want to do YouTube, you want to, start doing videos and all that type of stuff. He said, "What you do is you take," and he said, "sh," but you take crap, you put it together, and you throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. Um, and that's pretty much what you do. Literally from day to day, when you throw a video up, you don't know if that's going to be the video that like takes off or doesn't take off, or you think you did a great video. I've done videos, guys, where literally I'm like, man, I put a lot of work into this. I think this is going to be a great video, and it does nothing. And then I'll do a video where I do it by the seat of my pants, and that video takes off. So it's so bizarre. You have no idea. I mean, you really, really don't. And it just takes that one video to go viral. And and that's really what catapulted me when I really got going with stuff here. um you know and I did that. I have one video that has 1.7 million views. It still gets views. uh Unbelievable. Now I have a video lately, and I've been watching this video. um I literally made this video about a year and a half ago, and I was talking about Ed. Is it known? Ed is known as a silverback gorilla method. Yeah, I'm a silverback gorilla. Ain't no doubt about that. Uh, but anyway, so I did this video about a year and a half ago, and it was 10 things that they're bartering in Venezuela, because Venezuela obviously has been going through a crisis for quite a while now down there. And I said, to give you ideas for prepping. So all of a sudden, this video from a year and a half ago has been taken off. Literally, like in the last, I get like updates. It'll do like your top videos in the last 48 hours. I've got like 20,000 views in the last 48 hours on that video. And I went and looked, and I'm like at 210,000 views on that video. And I'm just like, so there's no rhyme or reason. There really is no rhyme or reason, with those type of things. It makes absolutely no sense. So that's just something I wanted to share with you. Wanda Rio says it popped up for me today. Yeah, so YouTube is pushing that video from a year and a half ago. But it just, you just, like I said, it's very, very bizarre. So I don't know, just one of those things. I just wanted to share that with you because it's just, yeah, hit or miss. You have no idea. You have no idea. Obviously, my number one video of all time is the one where I said 90% of you will go to FEMA camps willingly, and here's why. That video is at 1.7 million views. So like I said again, you don't know from video to video. You try to put out. I try to put out good content. I'll be honest with you. There's days that I go, oh my god, what am I doing today? Because you're trying to put content up all the time. So, but all right. So anyway, I just thought I would share that with you guys. And so what are we already? We're at 384 in the chat. We're at 159 on the thumbs up. So we're going to start out early day. We'll see what we can get up to thumbs up wise. If you have not shot that thumbs up yet, I'm going to ask you to just watch Don't Look Up. Yeah, that was interesting. I watched that too. If you haven't shot a thumbs up yet, please do so to show support for the channel. Thank you very much ahead of time for doing so. I do appreciate it. And again, it really does help with the algorithms. And so just putting that out there. So I got to tell you guys something too. Again, this will be the last thing, and then we're going to get into our chat. All right. So started the sale for Legacy on Friday. The Legacy freeze-dried foods that I sell on my website at preppernurse1.com. Go there. So I'm going to tell you how to get there first. preppernurse1.com. You go in, you click on store, it will drop down. You'll see Legacy Foods. It takes you to the store within the website, right? So I started this sale on Friday. There was a snafu. So I had to add a discount code to give you guys 20% off because we used to do it automatically, but with the updates and everything, there was a glitch. So right now, if you wanted to go and save 20% off the Legacy freeze-dried food on my website, you would have to use the discount code 100,000 subscribers. We decided to do that because obviously I just recently crossed over 100,000 subscribers, and so that is that. So 25-year shelf life, GMO free, good thing to have in your preps. I love having a Legacy freeze-dried food. I will show you really quickly, as Max is just, he's stressing out, as you can see. But there's the Legacy foods right there. So I'm not going to tell you to get something that I don't have myself. And I really stand behind the company. It's a great company. All right. So anyway, now we'll get into the rest of this. Yeah, Max is chill. Max is very chilled out. Okay. So a lot of stuff going on in the world. Obviously, we've been waiting. The president keeps telling us they're going to invade. They're going to invade. They're going to invade. I'm going to give you my take. And I've already talked about this, and I said I do not believe that Russia is going to invade Ukraine. I don't believe so. And I don't think that we think that they're going to do that. I really don't. Even though we're putting forces over there, there's a lot of grandstanding and a lot of maneuvering going on. So here's my take. All right. Harris is was over there doing some meetings and stuff like that. And I believe Sharon Bennett, tomorrow is my 24th wedding anniversary. Well, congratulations on making it 24 years. Very nice. It's a nice accomplishment, especially in this day and age. So, but I think Harris was sent over there. They already know he's not going to invade. All right. But I think what's happening is they're trying to make her look better because she's been a complete disaster as vice president, continuously putting her foot in her mouth. Numerous examples of that, right? So, it's just, the 20th is come and gone. When is the next D-Day? Right, exactly. Remember originally, Wednesday. They're going to attack Wednesday. It's going to start Wednesday. Wednesday came and went. Well, it's the next day. Then it was like any day. I'm going to say this again, okay? If Russia was going to go into Ukraine, they would have already done it. You don't wait for your enemies to build up their forces in the region and then attack. It's not how it works. And we have it on good information. We have it on good information that they're going to attack anytime, right? That's all really, I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. There's a game going on. Uh, Biden, or I mean, Putin wants certain concessions. That has been going on from the very, very beginning. I mean, that's just a straight up fact. Putin has been saying, I don't want Ukraine part of the UN. He doesn't want, we've been arming Ukraine, right? I mean, you look at what we've been doing over there. We've been arming them and getting things squared away for them and dumping all kinds of money in there. And I remember something. There was some kind of an event, if I remember, something about Biden's son being on a oil company board over there. Not sure. Just trying. Somebody refresh my memory about that. I'm not really sure. You don't hear about it in the news, okay? But they were paying this chump $1 million a year, of course, because he's so knowledgeable. I'm sure had nothing to do with at the time that Biden was the vice president of the country at the time. So, I'm sure that had absolutely nothing to do with it. Do you guys remember? I remember there was a prosecutor over in Ukraine that was investigating Burisma and all that, right? Yep, somebody's got it down there. Yeah. He was investigating all that. Biden is sitting in a chair with his legs crossed, being as cocky as can be, and he said to the press, get rid of this guy or we're going to hold up the military aid. And so they're like, you told them that? He goes, yeah. And what happened? He goes, they got rid of him. So think about that. Think about that. I never forget those type of things, and I never forget the crookedness that goes on with these politicians. And I'm not just picking on the Democrats. Let me just be clear on that, okay? Corruption is at all levels. So I can't say the majority of politicians are on a take because I would be accused of giving false information. But there has been numerous examples for both parties, Democrats, Republicans, bribes, kickbacks, insider information for trading stocks. I mean, it's been out there. So many of them have resigned or been, or basically fired, if you will. Told you resign or else. There is so. I don't want you guys thinking, oh, well, he's always hammering just on the Democrats. That is not it. I have on numerous occasions said both sides suck, left and the right. So, you know, politicians, let me just break this down. I'll break it down real quick so you understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Politicians, for the most part, left or right, they are never looking out for your best interest. Anybody watching this live stream, they're not looking out for you. They're not. They don't care about you. You are nothing to them. They're going to take care of their rich friends. They're going to take care of their special interest groups that help get them elected. If I could speak, that would be wonderful. That's who they're going to watch out for. So they're going to watch out for the banks. They're going to watch out for the power companies, the oil companies, the insurance companies. That's who they're going to watch out for. Oh, let's not forget the pharmaceutical companies. Oh my God, I can't believe I almost forgot them, right? So that's who they're going to look out for. They're never going to look out for the rest of us. They're just not. So that's a reality. So the corruption is very, very deep. But like I said, again, I just, from what I've been watching, they're basically, and again, this is strictly my opinion, okay? They're going to, the day is going to be saved. There's going to be no invasion over there, right? But in the meantime, what's going on over there with China and Taiwan? And something else I want to point out here in a second. But anyway, then they can make themselves look like the heroes. Biden and Harris, we're the ones. We averted this crisis. We were able to talk it down off the ledge. We're the heroes, right? That's my opinion. I think that's what you're going to see happening. But in the meantime, Putin never had any intention of invading. It's all grandstanding. It's all a game. It's a scare tactics to get what he wants. That's my opinion only. You guys can think whatever you want over there. Like I said, and again, and I will be the first to say it, if they do invade and go into Ukraine and there's a big old row and a bust up, you know, then I would be the first to come on here and say that I was wrong. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, is the discount code for Legacy 100,000 or is it spelled out? All people. Oh, it's 100,000 and then subscribers. That's how the discount code is set up. The way that it is when you go to checkout, there's a box that you're going to have to check. My IT guy set it up so you can put it in there like that. So somebody's saying that literally 30 minutes ago that they invaded. I would have to see that. I can't say that that is the case. I heard that yesterday. So I'm not saying that you're not saying the truth. So I just want to put that out there. But again, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But if that's the case, like I said, but so how about this one? So Australia just accused China of using a layer or a laser on one of their planes. I don't know if you guys saw. Yes, Okie Forges got it right. 100,000 subscribers. The 100,000 and then just subscribers. That's the discount code for the Legacy freeze dried food. So if you go to my website and that sale, I think I can't even remember what I'm doing it to. It's going to be like I think at the end of the first week of next month. It's going to be going for a couple of weeks. So just so you know. So all right. But again, everybody, all the focus is over here on Russia and Ukraine, but nobody is talking about what China's up to, what China's doing. Isn't that interesting how that works? Oh, we're not worried about them with what they're doing with Taiwan and invading the airspace and playing games and all those type of things over there. We're going to talk about that. That's nothing to pay attention to. It amazes me, really, truly amazes me. Uh, you know, Shortwave radio said that they have started to move into Ukraine. Well, like I said, I'm going to have to see that. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. You know, like I said, I personally don't think it's going to happen. I think that if there's going to be anything, it would be a false flag event type of situation, just because that's what they love to do. That's what they love to do. So, but they said the intel indicating orders have been received by Russian commanders. Yeah, I did hear that too. I did hear that, but again, that's the what happened. They were going to attack last week. What happened to that? What happened when they were going to attack what on Wednesday, and that never happened. So it's just like I said. There's a lot of games being played right now, and we, the American people, honestly, I believe. I agree. Putin has repeatedly said he's not invading Ukraine. This is all smoke and mirrors. That's exactly what I think too. Um, it's just like I said, just games being played. We, the American people, are being played like chumps. Biden wants war. Don't have, and again, strictly that's my opinion. So I believe because he needs the distraction from the disaster which is happening here in this country. That's why I believe he wants war. If we're at war, then we can focus on these are the bad guys and we have to go and get them. And, we won't pay attention to the fact that our economy is in a shambles, that inflation is higher, like I said, highest point in over 40 years, all those type of things. You won't be thinking about that because of the fact that, oh my God, we got the horrible Russians, right? But don't worry. I'm going to tell you my opinion again, strictly folks. Russia's not the one we got to be worried about. They are not the ones we got to be worried about. We better be worried about China. That's exactly who we better worry about. So that would be China's going to take Taiwan. That I have no doubt in my mind that will happen at some point. That is going to happen. And you know what we're going to be able to do about it realistically? Nothing. We're going to be able to do nothing about it. After the fact, maybe, But at the time, we don't have the manpower over there. We do have a lot of ships and we got planes and all that type of stuff over there. But Ed, this lady said that they were shooting rockets. What is that? That's been going on, Hope, for all this whole time. You have the separatists over there in Ukraine that are Russian backed that are causing problems. So, but yeah, there's always those type of things going on. So like I said again, I don't believe it's going to happen. Like I said, I think it's a lot of grandstanding going on. We are being played again like a fiddle. They're distracting us for while they're doing other things. Uh, what I'm going to be interested in, really, really interested in, we have the situation that we've just all witnessed up in Canada, where you predominantly peaceful protest, predominantly peaceful protest. I'm sure there were certain incidences of things and stuff like that, but obviously the Canadian government, the Canadian bought and paid for news media, because it's backed by the government, they have a certain way that they're portraying that situation up there. Uh, and that's, that they're going to do that because they want to. But what they have done with, enacting and saying that it's like, this horrible, terrible thing, shocking, to be honest with you, with what they've done up there. That's a dictatorship when people do the things that they've done. Strictly my opinion, again, strictly my opinion, not trying to spread false information in any way, shape, or form, because the narrative in the agenda said this is what's happening and this is the way it's done. Even if the people say, wait a minute, that's not what's happening. Independent sources are filming everything that's going on, and these people are not rioting. They're not destroying things. They're not, beating people up. It's not a racist event. It's not a alt-right event. There is a collective mix of people there from all types of different backgrounds, as far as, what color skin they have, what religion they are. One of the guys that is one of the leaders of that convoy group is Jewish, right? And so he says, he goes, they're trying to tell me that I'm a white supremacist. He goes, I'm Jewish. So does that make any kind of sense to you? I mean, realistically, that doesn't, does it? It just doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. So, um, but what are we at? 8:55 in the chat, guys. We're at 339 on the thumbs up. So I'm going to ask again, if you have not shot that thumbs up yet, uh, I would ask you to please do that to show support for the channel. And thank you ahead of time. I appreciate you doing that. It really does help with the algorithm. So the more interaction that we have, the better it is for the channel. So the more thumbs up we get, pushes us up higher in the rankings. And I do appreciate that. All right. Also, again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask that you please subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. So thank you for that as well. All right. I do appreciate that. Oh, I just want to remind everybody too, tomorrow is Monday. I do my live stream for members only, hardcore members only. So if you would like to be part of the membership of my channel, you go to the main page on YouTube. You'll see the join button. You click on that. There's 3 levels. I do every Monday, 8 o'clock on Mondays, I do a live stream just for hardcore members. I appreciate, obviously, all levels of membership. It helps with what we're doing here on the channel and everything else that we're doing. So I thank you for that as well. But just putting that out there, there's 3 levels. The first level is $2.99. Then there is a $9.99 and then $24.99. So. But so that's how that goes. Okay. So, but anyway, what was I going to say to you guys? I was going to tell you something else too. Going blank here for a second. I can't think of what I was going to tell you guys. UN sent in their thugs to control the truckers. I did not see that. I know people are saying that the UN was sent in. I don't know if that's the case or not up there in Canada. I can't say. So I don't have that information. So I'm not going to say that yes, that's true, because I don't know. I've heard people say that that they were going to do that. And, I don't know if they did or not, though. So I can't confirm or deny. How's that? That's if I don't have that it's like I'm never going to just go on hearsay. All right. I'm never going to repeat hearsay. So was also told police in the surrounding areas as Ottawa police would not be mean. I know that they brought in outside people to basically do what they did to break up that thing. So yeah, but I see what I have a hard time is if you have somebody realistically is being peaceful, speaking their mind, being maybe a little bit loud or whatever. And they were just arresting people like crazy. I did see the different videos of that. Again, people have that right to protest. That's part of, you know, what I loved what Trudeau did. He used a playbook from the United States, right? As soon as things aren't going his way, well, then we call people racist, misogynist, xenophobes, homophobes, whatever phobia, whatever one that they can dig out. That's what they're going to say, and it's like that gets really, really old. That gets really, really old. It's like me, okay? I got my head shaved and I'm white. So God, I must be, I have tattoos and I ride a Harley, right? So I must be a white supremacist. Or yeah, I have to be a white supremacist. I've been told that before. Oh, you're a white supremacist. Oh, okay. Whatever. You know what? You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. You know, Lately I've been called fat again. So that's okay too. Yeah, because I am fat right now. It's wintertime. I always gain weight in the winter. It's just, unfortunately, it's, you know, but I've been shaving my head for 20 years. So I like it. Never going to grow it back. If there was a magic pill that I could take and tomorrow all my hair on my head would grow back, wouldn't take it. I like being bald. Never thought I would have ever said that. I'll tell you a quick story real quick. So as a kid, my grandfather, full head of hair, but he always had it buzzed. He started buzzing it in the 60s. And he never shaved it, but he had it like, I mean, I'm talking like super short, and he had it his whole life, but he had a full head of hair. And I can remember being a kid and having, I had super long hair. And I remember thinking, man, if I get to be that old and I can have my hair, I'm going to have my hair long. And yeah, and here I am now. I've been shaving my head since I've been in my 30s. So, no, I do have to say, I am fat. I hate to inform you, I've seen myself naked. Right now, it's not a pretty sight. It's just not. I have to be honest. So, uh, I'll tell you what. I'm a very strong individual. I am definitely solid. I'm a little soft in the middle right now, but like I said, once we get going in West Virginia, folks, that weight's going to come right back off again. So, oh, Randy Romines, can we be the judge of that? Well, I'll lose more than 20 when I get down to West Virginia. I definitely will lose more than that because I'm going to be very, very busy down there, and I'm going to be a lot more active. I've already was thinking about like every day I'm going to walk down to the creek and back in the morning and then again in the evening. And I'm going to tell you what, just that walk alone, that's a brutal. That's going up that hill is brutal. It will definitely give you a good workout. Hey, mountain kayaker. And in Parliament, Trudeau was insulting Jewish Parliament members, accusing them of supporting swastika. He is so disgusting. I did see that as well. And yeah, I mean, that is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, he screwed himself. I think he's done. There's no way. I don't see him being reelected. Absolutely no way do I see him being reelected. I was actually surprised that he. When are you headed to West Virginia? The game plan is, just so you guys know, that if there's some new people on the channel that haven't seen, I'm putting this property here on the market as of March 1st. My realtor guy is coming tomorrow. We're going to get everything squared away. So hopefully we will go on the market as of the 1st of March. Once I have an offer, And he said that is going to, you're looking at 4 to 6 weeks for closing, and we will be completely out of here at that time. So, what I plan on doing in the meantime is I will be going back and forth to West Virginia. I plan on, probably earlier in March. Gene Blair said, "Thank you for the headlamp. I want." Well, you're very welcome, Gene. I know that everybody has gotten their stuff now. I think everybody has gotten all their stuff, so that is awesome. Um, I kind of like waited a week and then I sent everything out like all at once. So, um, but no, I'm glad. It was a fun giveaway. A lot of fun. We had a good time with that. So, but anyway, so I will be traveling back and forth a lot. When I go, my first run that I go down there, what my game plan is right now. My first run, I'll take a load of stuff in my truck, obviously, some tools and stuff that I need for when I'm down there. And I'm going to go down, hopefully get it set up ahead of time before I leave so that when I get down there, I already have a bulldozer guy coming in like the next day or something like that and get there, open up some areas for me. I'd like to get a load of gravel brought in at that time down there as well. And so that I have that on site ready to go for, you know, for that reason as well. So, that first one is going to be, just getting some things squared away. When I go back down the second trip, once I have those areas opened up and I have that gravel there, then I'm building the shed, the first shed. There'll be plenty of sheds, I think. So, but where am I at now? I am in New York right now. I am in New York, and I cannot wait to say I used to live in New York. I cannot wait to say that. So, Canadian election in June and October. Well, hopefully they get him out of there because he's been a disgrace. And we have a disgrace here in the United States as well, guys. So I'm not just hammering on Trudeau. We have a disgrace in office right now. You know, here's what amazes me. All right. When we had our election, when Trump was elected, I said to somebody at that time, I said the best candidates that they could come up with, was Hillary Clinton and Trump. I mean, I mean, Trump is an egomaniac, a blowhard, opens his mouth, puts his foot in it all the time, but they feared him. Other countries feared him. Hillary Clinton, I don't even want to get into that, but I just, but again, it's like this last election we have a senile leader realistically. I mean, come on. I mean, scary. The guy, hardest job in America right now, folks. Okay, it's a good joke. You'll like this. What is the hardest job in America right now? So I'm going to give you a minute to get your answers in the chat, and then I will tell you what the hardest job in America is right now. And while we're doing that, if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, please do so to show support for the channel. I do appreciate that. Again, it really does help with the algorithms. And so I thank you for that reason as well. And so again, it really does make a difference. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so to show support for the channel. All right, so I'm not seeing the right answer. The right answer is being a sign language interpreter for Joe Biden. That is the hardest job in America right now. Because how do you put that nonsense together? See, I told you it's a good joke. It's a good joke. Especially when he's rambling on and you're like, what in the heck is this man even talking about? So, Biden's diaper changer. Oh my God, that's funny. I like that. Yeah, it's sad to see them use him the way that they are, and that's just my opinion. Um, you know, that's just my opinion. But scary situation. And who knows what they come up with for the next 4 years, right? Who they're going to parade out there? Because I don't think he'll be around. I really don't. So, Interesting times we live in. That is for sure. Interesting times. We do the egg count in about 15 minutes. Well, no, 10 minutes now, where I'm looking at the time. We're like 10 minutes away from egg count, guys. I'll tell you what yesterday's egg count was real quick. We'll do that. Yesterday's egg count was 6. Oh, so okay, let's talk about AOC. Oh my goodness gracious. So she was in the news recently. What a shock. I know she loves to see her own press. There was these police officers had arrested a bunch of shoplifters, and these people were stealing um, baby formula, diapers, all that type of stuff. So the items that were being stolen are easily flipped over on the street because people need those things because they have children. And if you can get those supplies with somebody that's stealing them and get them for like half the price, people are going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that is, that's what happens. But AOC, the joke of a politician that she is, she's on there saying these poor people they have to do this because they're not getting the help that they need. So that's okay for them to steal, is what she's saying. She's a clown. That's a clown. I'm sorry that things are tough, and I'm sorry that things are hard. You know, it is just it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous with these politicians completely out of touch with reality. Completely out of touch with reality. You know, there's a lot of help out there for people that need it. Now, unfortunately, I'll give you an example of something. So, my niece, who was a single mother, she has 3 boys. Her one son just graduated from high school, Jesse. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen Jesse or not. You've seen the younger 2 boys, but I don't think you've seen Jesse. Um, but Jesse just graduated from high school, and so the other 2 boys are still young. So she gets some assistance. But because she switched jobs and got a better job, a lot of her assistance went away because she's just over that threshold of getting help. Isn't that great? So if you better yourself, then they're going to stick it to you anyway. It is amazing to me. It's amazing to me. She make exceptions for everything that's convenient to. Yeah, that's a great point. That is a great point. Yet there's help wanted signs everywhere. Oh, I hear you. No, heaven forbid that you actually work for a living. This it's amazing to me. There's a lot of younger people that work their butts off, and I know several examples that doesn't matter. But there is, there's a lot of people out there that are working their butts off. I know a young man that I used to date his mom. Love this kid. Really just a nice kid. Married his high school sweetheart. They just had a child, and they both work. They both work hard. And so, I respect that. I mean, they take care of their business, and that's what they do. But, unfortunately, you have a lot of people in this younger generation that are looking for something for nothing. They're looking for the handouts. They're looking to work the system any way that they possibly can. And, it's nuts. Uh, why are forced vaccinations not being forced on welfare recipients? That's a great question, G Rock Blues. That is a great question. Heather is actually over right now at Becky's place watching Love After Lockup. I guess that's the latest show that they like to watch. Um, I just I can't handle the dumbing down of our society. So like I said, I don't watch television. So, uh, yeah, I can't. I see, I'll go over there for like a minute and see the stuff that they watch. And I'm just like, really? So, yeah, I have Miss Hella down here sleeping. So, Becky's my sister. Yes, Becky's my sister. Her and mom live in the other house here. And Heather is living with me, and obviously Heather is my daughter, and everybody is going down to West Virginia too. Just so you guys know, so I know people have asked, is everybody going? Yes, yeah, 90 Day Fiance, all that type of nonsense. It's just, yeah, I don't get any of it. I don't get any of it. It makes no sense to me. Just, you know, I remember back, and this is, oh my God. So MTV actually used to play music when I was first, when back in the 80s when they started. And then they got into all those stupid reality shows, and they would put an eclectic group of people together in a house. And if you guys remember the guy Puck? There was a guy Puck, and he was disgusting. I mean, he would pick his nose, and then he would stick his finger in the peanut butter jar and eat the peanut butter. I mean, he was a disgusting human being. No, it wasn't Big Brother. It's not Big Brother. Big Brother. It was some other stupid show that they had on there. Not the Jersey Shore. That's another show. Yeah, it's another one. But Big Brother, the same. It's the same premise. Um, but but yeah, I mean, he was just one of a group of, and then there was a guy on that show, just like the most laid back, nicest guy, got along with everybody, but he was gay and he had AIDS. So that the real world, yes, thank you very much. Yep, so you guys are awesome. You guys remember. I remembered the show, I just couldn't remember the name of it. But like this kid, like went after, this Puck went after this kid, and it's like this guy didn't bother anybody. He was just a horrible human being. And so he actually, I think he ended up getting kicked out of the house because of his behaviors and stuff. So yeah, I just the stuff that they do, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And so I just, like I said, I gave up TV 7 years ago. I'll never own another TV again. Have no desire to. I don't like any of it anyway. I got enough other stuff to do. So I focus on the things that like I said, that I enjoy doing. And so, the crap that's on TV is just, I don't have that kind of time to sit around and watch that. Yeah, that show was the beginning of the end of TV. You're right. And it's all crap now. It's all crap on TV. There's agendas being pushed, and I don't even have to tell you what they are. You guys know, if you watch television at all, you see what agendas are being pushed constantly. You know, and yeah, TV is woke garbage. Exactly, exactly. But the worst part is, our young people are watching that crap and thinking that that is normal behavior. One of the most disgusting families, and again, strictly my opinion, out there's the Kardashians. You have this group of women that became famous because they're a bunch of pigs and they slept with this one, that one, made a sex tape, and the mother, you know, marketed them, and they all made a bunch of money. Really? Who cares? Who cares? I never got that. But that was okay, and people couldn't wait to see what was going to happen with that crap, and I never understood that, you know. So yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So yeah, famous for being famous. Exactly. Yeah, you look at what was Paris Hilton and her friend there. Oh God, Richie was the last name. I can't think of the first name at the top of my head. Lionel Richie's daughter. They were like, they had the two of them, and they would go out, and they were like entitled, you know, um, entitled little princesses. Nicole Richie, thank you very much. Yep. So, and they had that show, and it's like, I don't, I can't relate to somebody that will drop $20,000 on a handbag because it's cute. Oh, it's cute, so I have to have it. I just their sense of reality is completely skewed. So yeah, that I never could understand. I never got that. So I like watching, like I said, I like watching Netflix because I don't have to deal with the commercials. And if I don't like a show, I don't have to watch it. I turn the channel. So, that's what I do. So it works out really awesome that way. So, um, anyway, yeah, it's just, there was some great shows back in the day. I want you guys to. I want two shows I'm going to mention really quickly, and how do you think they would go over today? How do you think that they would go over today? Archie Bunker would be one, and the Jeffersons. Not the Jeffersons. Red Fox was. I'm trying to remember the show that he was on. It was really politically incorrect as well. Um, what was the one with Red Fox, guys? What was that show? Sanford and Son? Yes, there you go. Yep. And it like just came to me when I saw it too. Sanford and Son, and then Archie Bunker. If you tried to put those shows on TV today, the woke crowd would lose their mind. They'd lose their mind. I mean, heaven forbid that you would call somebody that was Polish, because he called him a Polak all the time, right? Somebody that was Polish, a meathead. And the reason he called him a meathead was because he was dead from the neck up. Remember that? He was just that, but again, it was okay to laugh at the ridiculousness of the prejudice, realistically. And that's what it was about. Carol O'Connor was just amazing. He was an amazing actor, uh, you know. But again, and the same thing with Sanford and Son. I mean, they were just so politically incorrect. It was great. So, but yeah, All in the Family would be canceled. Yeah, it's ridiculous now, you know. And if you don't have certain storylines nowadays, if you're not following that woke crowd, then you're bad. All right, guys. So enough about that. That was just some points that I wanted to make. But oh yeah, Mama's Family. Oh my God, that was a great show too. But all right, so we are egg count time. So before we do the egg count, I'm going to ask once again to shoot a thumbs up. If you have not shot a thumbs up yet, please do so to show support for the channel. I thank you ahead of time for that, and it really does help with the algorithms as well. And also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get all notifications as well. All right, so yesterday, we had 6 eggs yesterday, so I'm going to give you guys a minute to get your guesses up here. And we will tell you what the egg count is for today. So I'll give you guys a moment. All right, if you had the same exact guess as Penny's Lucky Granny, Penny's Lucky Granny with 7 eggs, 7 eggs today, and no thick neck. She did not lay today again. She hasn't laid, guys, now probably in about 10 days. So not I'm not complaining about that at all. 7 eggs, I'll take that all day long. Like I said, yesterday we had 6. So the way it had been is like we have one really good day and then a moderate day. So yesterday would be in 6 and today 7. That's nothing wrong with that. I will take that every time. No, she's not egg bound. She just doesn't like to lay in the wintertime, Yarn Prepper. She doesn't like to lay when it's cold. And we had that cold snap, come through. And she definitely was like, yeah, no, I'll take some time off from laying eggs. Gotta love the green tea. So it's warmer. When it's hotter, I don't drink hot tea. I drink the cold tea. So no, she's not stopped up. She'll lay when she's ready. No more rat problem. What I did, guys, just so you know, there was 2 spots where the rats were getting through. So what I did was I took piece of metal, thin piece of metal, put that where the rat hole was, and then put a 2x4 over the outside of that, nailed that in. They can't chew through metal. So, and I do believe the cats get underneath there and take care of some business as well. But they did not have access at that point anymore. And so I have not had any more issues with rats. So that is a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. Yeah, the pullets are definitely the ones that we got last year. They're definitely laying. Yeah, so they were definitely getting eggs from them. And so yeah, take Thick Neck to Miami and she will lay a case of eggs. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're fun. I love I love the chickens. They're so much fun. And I'll go in there and like I said, I talk to them every day, make sure that their water's not frozen, and stuff like that. In Chicago, rats kill cats big like dogs. I know that there's some pretty good sized rats, yeah, in the cities. I know that. Don't do the green tea on an empty stomach. All right. Yeah, but no. Prepared Family just said just put 16 eggs in an incubator. I have I've got the incubators here. I got two of them. I'm not getting any new chicks from Tractor Supply this year. If I do anything, it is going to be no. I'm not going to Daytona this year. No, I was gonna go. I was gonna go out on. I was gonna go on vacation down to Florida this year, but with everything going on with trying to get things squared away for West Virginia, we're going to be busy with that. Maybe in the winter, when the winter comes, we may take a vacation. I don't know, but this year we're going to be a little busy. So I don't see myself really, unless I'm doing like a day trip or taking a weekend here and there. I am definitely not going to be doing a major vacation this year. So unless Sturgis comes up again. If Sturgis comes up and I got that opportunity to do that again, I may have to do Sturgis. That's just fun. That's just fun. So I heard the green tea helps fight cancer. Well, that'd be cool if it did. That'd be awesome. So, did you see the big video from Big Family Homestead about fermented grain is feed for chickens saves feed and money and healthy for them? I did not see that. No, no. I have a routine that I do with my chickens. They're pretty spoiled, so yeah, they're pretty squared away. They're good chickens. But yeah, I hear all these stories. Okay, I hear all these stories about people talking about you know oh, the rooster's so mean and the rooster goes after him and stuff like that. I'll walk right up to Goliath and I pet him. You know, Foghorn Leghorn, never an issue. So I don't have any issue. I mean, they just I'm in there every day. They see me every day. I'm the one that feeds them. I'm the one that takes care of them, and I think they know that, and they know that I'm not going to hurt them. And so, that's kind of how it goes. But fermented grain means happy chicken. Yeah, drunk chickens. So roosters know you're the alpha Ed. Yeah, they might. I don't know. They might. Uh, Goliath went one time. Tried me one time. He got a whack. He definitely got a whack, and he ain't never tried me again since then. I watched him really closely for a while because I didn't trust him for a long time, but now I don't even worry about it. He doesn't bother me at all. You just got to let him know you're not going to put up with their crap. We are bigger than chickens. When I see that, if you guys saw that video, and I died laughing, and a lady, like every day, she would open up the chicken run, and the rooster would come out and chase her, and she would run. And I just always thought that was so funny. I'm not running from a chicken. It's a freaking chicken. So, too funny. So, but anyway, yeah, we're just I'm like I said, I'm chomping at the bit to get going with West Virginia. So pretty soon you're gonna all of a sudden you'll see me. I'll be in West Virginia, and I'll be going back and forth probably quite a bit, especially with can't be chased if you don't run. Exactly, exactly. But yeah, it's no, but it's like like I said, the first trip down I go down is going to be just a couple days. I'm going to have things set up ahead of time, do that, get that part done. The next time I go back down, so it'll be a lot of traveling back and forth, here probably come next month. But then I go back down. I'll probably be down there for like a week the second time because I'm going to be building and getting that squared away, getting the first building up, and then I'll probably, again, it depends on what I have available, what I can get. I got a sawmill not that far down the road, so I got to talk to that guy. What can I get lumber wise there? And just kind of go from there, and and then like I said, if I know that I'm closing on the property, I do have a Lowe's card. And if I had to for a month, I could load up and get a bunch of stuff on the Lowe's card to build and do what I have to do. I mean, that's kind of how it's going to be. But that would be something that would be once I closed and got the money from closing, I would pay that right off. I do not want to be in huge credit card debt, not at all. Teresa D did not get her Walmart card. Well, it was mailed out, so it was definitely mailed. Actually, I'll tell you what. If she hold on a second, I will go back and look. So you're saying Walmart one? Okay, let's see. Okay, and just so you know, I had a major screw up with the giveaway. Teresa D not only won once, she won twice. So she actually got two gift cards sent out to her. So yeah, she won two, and I think they were both Walmart gift cards. So yeah, she won twice. Didn't mean for that to happen. We were just trying to pick people randomly out of the chat, but yeah, she won. She won twice during the giveaway. Yeah, yeah, Teresa, you're in the chat. Yeah, you won twice. You won twice in the giveaway. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, you won twice. So that was interesting, right? So Randy Romans, I demand a recount. It wasn't intentional, folks. I can tell you that right now. Oh, it's already you already got it. It's all been mailed out. It's already been mailed out. Because when I was doing it, I was putting them together, and then I looked and I went, "Wait a minute, she won." Yeah, so you won twice. It happens. But yeah, they were. Everything was mailed out. We raised hundreds of chicken when I was young. They didn't have any love time, just food and water and lots of space to roam. Yeah, my grandparents had hundreds of chickens, 600 chickens at a time, because they used to sell the eggs and stuff like that. So you don't get that, connection with your chickens with that. The last couple of batches that I raised up, I got them from Tractor Supply, and so we got them, and I raised them up and went in every day and petted all the chickens, and and then put them in with the other girls, and just you get to know them, you watch them grow up, and that was why I had to give those two roosters away. And I know those guys killed them and ate them, but that was okay. And I wish I could buy the homestead to get away from my mother. Now that's not nice. That's not nice. So you don't like mom? Come on. No, it's that happens. What are you gonna do? So I get it. Sometimes mothers are not always the most supportive. That's too funny. So what do we got? We got 807 in the chat, guys. We got 617 on the thumbs up again. So let's see if we can. Let's see. What are we going to shoot for a number? Let's say 800. Let's shoot for 800 thumbs up. It doesn't have to be nice to be truthful. That is true. That is absolutely true. So yeah, let's shoot for 800 thumbs up. And I guess we got a little over 20 minutes, so we should get that with no problem, I'm hoping. So if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, again, I'm going to ask you to do so real quick to show. Can you answer Purple Slaw's question? How many animals does Ed have? I know Pamela Sherry said that. Yeah. So let's say you've got how many animals do I have? How many animals do I have? That's a good question. So in the comments, just for fun, let's do that, and then we're going to do some shout outs in a minute. How many animals do I have here at the homestead? Give you guys a minute to get your guesses up there. Very first guess that came up was right, just so you know. 28. 3 dogs, 7 cats, and 18 chickens. So 28 animals. Yeah, Prepared Family was the first one. It was right at there. Bam, 28. So yeah, people pay attention. So, yep, 3 dogs, 7 cats, 18 chickens. Plenty. No, we don't count the rats. No, they're like I said, I haven't had an issue since we, you know, used that metal on the holes. I have not had an issue since then. So, hey, Peter Burgeon, good night, my friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you joining us. Get some good sleep. All right, so let's do some shout outs, guys. All right, so what do you get? 655. All right, so we what? 145 more thumbs up to get us to 800, and we'll see if we can hit that number tonight. Oh, what about the deer? Well, they're not pets. They are wild creatures. All right, so let's start off tonight. We're going to talk about Icky Can up in Canada. Is a friend of mine, really good guy. Definitely think you should support his channel. We have there, so we'll stay up in Canada. All right, we're going to talk about Canadian Prepper is up there as well. Sean James with the Sean James channel, and also My Self Reliance, 2 really good channels that he has there as well. You have, who else is up in Canada? We have North Shore Preparedness is up there as well. 80K Man's right up by the border. He is in New York though. So let's show him some love. Bizzarizza Jizza is another channel. He has the Carrington Chronicles that he does. A new episode just came out. So definitely go. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Stepped on her ear. The Outsider. I like his channel as well. Yes, he has a great channel. Doug and Stacy is another really good channel. A lot of good information over there. You have Marfugal News out on the West Coast with Dax and Adam. Really good channel there as well. Prepper Nation. You have Alaskan Prepper is a great channel as well. That's definitely one I think that you should go and support as well. Really down to earth individual. Also, you have Alaskan Granny is another channel. We have Southern Prepper One. Green Greg's is another good channel. Pinball Preparedness is another great channel. You have Angry Prepper down in New York City. Really, Jason is an awesome dude. Really love his channel as well. Well, Bush Radical, Girl in the Woods, Corporal's Corner. You also have Bjorn Hansen is another one. You have Wrangle Star is another really good channel. You have Magic Prepper out in North Dakota. You have Kyle's Cabin up in Minnesota. You have the Dream Green Project in Arizona. Then there is also the Nomadic Movement. They are down in Panama. A nice young couple down there. Deep South Homestead, Mary Greeley News. We have Bushcraft Bear over in the Canary Islands in La Palma. Love him. Good guy. Very down to earth. You have Prepper Princess is out there. Also, Survival Lily is another really good channel. Trying to think, who am I missing here? Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project. Awesome channel there. A lot of great information. Suspicious Observer is another phenomenal channel. A lot of really good information on his channel as well. I know I've still got to put a list together. I just generally shoot from the hip, and half the time I miss different people, and I don't mean to, but that's what happens. Adapt 2030, the Economic Ninja. Like I said, there's a lot of great channels out there, a lot of good people, and we just have to support each other. I think it's Ryan Hall, y'all. I forgot. See, I didn't even talk about Ryan Hall, y'all, our weatherman. He's awesome. Love his stuff as well. So, but yeah, Wrangle Star Lake and Jeep Wrangler. Yes, that's Wrangle Star. Yep, he's got a really good channel. I think he's God. I think he's over 1 million subscribers now, if I'm not mistaken. Some really good channels out there. A lot of good information. What I like is you get a different perspective. Everybody looks at everything differently, so I think it's important to look at other people's perspectives of things, and I think that that is a really cool thing. Ice Age Farmer, yep, that's another one. So, but all right, guys. So that's it for tonight. I did say Deep South Homestead already, but there's a lot of good information out there, and like I said, I do believe we should be supporting each other. I really do, and so. All right. So let's go back. What what other current event? We've already talked about Canada. We've talked about the situation with Ukraine and Russia. We've talked a little bit. Hey, Jeff Emery, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that. Uh, we've talked a little bit about China with the situation with Australia and will China go in and take Taiwan? I really truly believe that they are going to. Is in so let's talk about February 23rd starts the convoy to DC. I will be very very curious to see how that pans out. If the police down there think that they're going to act like they did up in Canada, I don't think you're going to see Americans react quite as nicely to that kind of behavior. That's just my take. I don't know. Not saying that that's going to be the case, but you know, um, if they try to get violent with Americans, Americans generally don't act well to that. So, but should we talk about U.S. truckers and Brandon declaring martial law? Yeah, that that will be interesting. That will be interesting to see. What you gotta understand, and I know I've talked about this a little bit before, but I definitely want to touch base on this. I really believe, and it would not shock me at all, if they want to enact martial law. And I've talked about this before because if they can enact martial law, it suspends the Constitution, which means just like up in Canada, they can do whatever they want to do. And when you have the situation of why they declared it up there, which was a joke, in my opinion, should have never been declared up in Canada because they weren't being like what they were being portrayed to be. You know, those are things that you got to really pay attention to. So, you know, they want us to get angry. They want us to fight, and when we do, they'll lock us down, and that'll be it. That will be it. So those are things to think about. If they suspend the Constitution, folks, they can do whatever they want to do, and there's nothing any of us are going to be able to do about it. So that's something that you need to think about. You really need to think about. And also, I want you guys to remember something else too. What good are you going to do for you and your family if you are sitting in a jail cell or you're dead? How does that help your family, right? How does that help your family? So, I just, like I said, I may support a cause and believe in a cause, but you are never, ever, ever going to see me at a protest. Will not happen. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where something can go wrong and you can get jammed up. A good example, okay? I'll give you a good example. Now, he didn't do anything wrong, but he still got a visit. Angry Prepper, right? He was down there January 6th, right? Videotaping, talking. He got a visit. They came and talked to him. So those are things, I don't need a visit. I don't want to talk to anybody, that's working for the federal government. I mean, I'm sure I'm already on the radar, but I just would rather keep to myself, do what I got to do, take care of my business, take care of my family. So, that's where I'm at. So, yeah, Melissa says, I'll watch from afar, not going. To me, why put yourself in a situation that could be potentially disastrous? You know, you just don't know. You just don't know. Let's think about this, guys. Remember Kent State? How many of those people thought that that day that they was going to be their last day on Earth, where 7 of them were going to be killed? How many of them thought that? They didn't. They figured they could protest and do what they wanted, and everything would be great, right? But it didn't. So, and if we are here, we're already flagged. Well, you know what? And you're probably correct. You know, if you are prepping in any way, shape, or form, they're probably watching you. I know as a YouTuber and putting myself out here, you know, I'm definitely on a list somewhere, but I'm not looking to overthrow anybody, not even close. It's not my intention, never going to be my intention. So, all right. What do we got? We're up to 700 on a thumbs up. So we need 100 more to get to 800. So let's see if we can do that before we jump off of here. Oh, it's 4. Yeah, 4. I'm sorry. I thought it was 7. 4 dead in Ohio, Kent State. Yep. But yeah. So anyway, if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, please do so to show support for the channel. Again, I thank you ahead of time, and I do appreciate that. And again, it really does help with the algorithm. So the bigger the number, the better it is. Okay. Also, again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get all notifications. Off-grid junkie, do you have a light in your chicken coop? My girls don't lay during the winter. I do not use any artificial light with the girls. Whatever they lay in the wintertime, they lay. No, I don't use that. I figure it's their time to rest. So a lot of times in the winter, I mean, I've had days where I got no eggs. I've got 3 eggs. I've had 2 eggs. You know, I've had days where I had 1 egg. Whatever they give me, they give me. And so that's kind of the way I play it with my chickens. I'm not going to do artificial light and force them to lay eggs. I figure that's their time to rest as well. And so that's where I'm at that's my kind of thought with that. All right. So let's do this, guys. Thank you very much for the donation, and thank you for the question too, though. I do appreciate that. Um, Antifa likes to invade and cause violence. Well, I'll tell you what, if Antifa was stupid enough to come to a prepper's retreat, then they're going to get what they deserve. That's where I'll just put it like that. And it's any prepper. That's any prepper's retreat. If they come to a prepper's retreat with violence on their mind, that's exactly what they're going to end up getting. So, you know. So anyway, guys, yeah, I got big windows in the front of my chicken coop, so that really helps, and it's south facing, and so that's when the sun is out, they're getting that sun that way. So, all right, we are Legion because we are many. We are all over the country. We're all over the world. We are a huge network of people, and let's keep those thumbs up coming too. Where is everybody? Where is everybody at tonight? Let's see. You got Westchester County, New York, Franklin County, Ohio, Nowhere, Oklahoma, Massachusetts, West Virginia, Lakeland, Florida, BC, Canada, Beech Grove, Indiana, Cape Cod, Vegas, Raleigh, North Carolina. We have Verone, BC, Canada, West Tennessee, Southwest Washington, D.C., Missouri and the Ozarks, Ontario, Connecticut, West Georgia. Let's see, Northern California, St. Augustine, Florida, North Highlands of California, Alaska, Connecticut, Princeton, Indiana, I'm sorry, Brewster, New York, Delaware, West Alabama, Waterloo, New York, Hoosier State, which is Indiana, North Hollywood in California, Los Angeles, California, Short Creek, Kentucky. Yeah, I guess Philip's not here tonight. Alabama, Roll Tide, absolutely. Essex Junction, Vermont, New Orleans, Louisiana. Alabama's in the house. We have Ridgeway, South Carolina, Central Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, Ulster Park, New York, Tucson, Arizona, Michigan, Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, West Coast of Florida, Texas, Chicago, Longsport, Indiana, Ohio, Ontario, Canada, Homestead, Florida, Northern Alabama, Campbell, Missouri, South Coast of Massachusetts, Central Virginia, Easy, Texas, Orange County, California, Georgia in the mountains, Scottsdale, Arizona, south of Montreal, Quebec, very nice, Seattle is in the house. Ketteridge, Ohio. Christmas Valley, Oregon. Illinois, Eastern Kentucky. South Pass City, Wyoming. Very nice. Glad to have you here. Wisconsin, Kansas, Western North Carolina, Southern Oregon, BC, Canada, Big Bear, California, Newark, New York, Bowie, Maryland. So, again, guys, we are literally all over the country. We're all over the world. We're a huge network. We're a huge family of people. We are truly the ones that are awake. We are the ones that can make a difference now, and we can make a difference after an event. It's going to come down to if you want to help or if you don't want to help. I think that we should try to help people, even if it's just trying to educate people on how to help themselves. You cannot save everybody. That is a fact. That is an absolute fact. So you're going to have to make decisions. How much risk are you putting people in by helping? People in your group. Because I get a lot of people will say, well, if you help somebody, they'll just go and get other people and they'll come back and they'll try to take it. That is a possibility. That is absolutely a possibility. But again, strength in numbers. If you are prepared and you got a solid group and you're good to go, and then you feel Max is right here. He's on the bed. I showed him earlier. Here, I'll show you guys again real quick. There he is, sleeping now. He was all sprawled out before, but now that's one of his. He sleeps on that side of the pillow or this side. Usually he's over there until I go to bed, and then he's on this side when I go to bed. So what are we at? 7:53. So 47 more thumbs up, guys, to hit our goal of 800 for tonight. So if you have not shot that thumbs up, let's get that number up there and see how high we can get it up. Let's see if we hit 800. I'm cool. I'm not going to push past 800. So that would be great if we hit 800 thumbs up. So thank you ahead of time. And again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. Yeah, Max is worn out. He had a hard day. Yeah, Cat's life is rough. They have a rough life. I don't know how they do it. So my son has his ham license. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool. So I want to thank my moderators who do an outstanding job keeping the chat clean. You guys are the best. You really are. I appreciate you being here for stream after stream, and it does mean a lot to me. Also, I want to thank all of you guys for being in here and being part of the chats, and we have a lot of fun with it. I think it's a great time, and we just have I enjoy it, and so we just keep rocking and doing what we're doing. But without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So I do appreciate that too. I appreciate all the support of the members that have joined as well. Doing the live streams on Mondays has become a lot of fun. It's like a little family that we have, because it's a small group of people and it's very personal, and it's nice that way. I enjoy these chats too. But when you have a lot less people, it's easier to answer everybody's questions. So what are we at? 785. We need 15 more thumbs up, guys. 15 more thumbs up. So, again, I want people to remember, we really, truly are all in this together. We really are. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Stop letting them divide us. It's a game that's been being played for a long time. Hey, Anthony Sand, antibiotics med refill. Thank you much, man. I appreciate that. Very nice. Thank you for the donation. I do appreciate that. We got it. They're playing this game against us to divide and conquer, and that's exactly what they're doing. So let's not let them do that. So if we can stay focused and work together, we're going to be just fine. Also, guys, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So, tell the people that you care about every day how you feel. Also, we're 799. We need one. There we go. 801. We got it. I knew we could get 800. I knew we could hit 800. So, also remember, guys, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you were trying to do, whatever you were trying to accomplish, You can do it. The only person is going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay focused, stay happy, stay positive, and you can accomplish anything that you want. The Like I said, set a goal, set about to making it happen. Don't listen to those negative people saying, "Oh, my tattoo's all healed up now, Tamara. All healed up, no issues whatsoever." So, but thank you for asking. I do appreciate that. You know, but it's funny because it's like when I tell people STD, you get that look, but you don't forget that acronym. You just don't. So, and as long as you use it in the proper context, you're going to be good to go. So that's a really cool thing. So anyway, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. I will see my live or hardcore members tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and so we will have a good chat then. And hang in there, guys. Keep prepping. Keep doing what you got to do. Control what you can control. Don't be a victim. Make sure you're taking care of your families. All right, and just do that. You're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. All right. We just do the best we can do. That's all we can do. I will see you all later. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse One out for now.